What's going on, guys? I'm King Gaming here. What I'm going to do in this video is actually make a farm. And not a farm like this right here, a animal farm. And also I want to actually remove some stuff, which is the reason I got rid of some stairs here, so I can actually fill the head in. And what's under my stairs, which is nothing. Literally nothing. I need to fill that in too. Which... to do so, I need to do a lot of work, which this one's going to be in probably a different video or in this live stream. But where I'm going to be working is over there, which I said in the last video, or last live stream for those people who actually joined me on the last one. Now, I didn't collect some resources to actually build it. Which is a lot more than I should have. But usually getting more than you do need usually works out. Stacking 2, that should be good. And I'm going to actually make a crafting table, because I may need one over there. I don't want to be actually going back and forth from my house in order to actually build anything. Or craft anything. This is a pretty short distance now. I didn't want to make this video quick, so I actually prepped the land before I actually did any type of building or actually destroying the land, so I can actually make it flat. Which is usually what you need for a flat, which you usually need something flat for a farm, for any type. Unless it's extremely large. I do plan to be one level lower so I can actually have it down here. So I'm pretty much going to have destroy this land down 2 blocks. The reason why is because, well, that's some area, but if I actually go down one more block or another block, it'll be a lot more than just that. It should be pretty quick because, well, I am not using my fist, and it's a pretty small area. Looks like we're going across stone, which is bad, due to it being a farm, and these animals actually need something to eat, in which they don't really, because, well, this is Minecraft, and everything's made of blocks, and some of them are actually in the water right now, which is my only way of actually getting natural food from animals, and this is going to be a little bit more efficient way, because I can actually keep them all separate from each other. Actually have it where I don't need actually, well, don't really need to have it where I don't really need to have a water-based source or have it where they can have to be trapped or be spawned. Also, I wonder what this is for right here. Don't know. Clear that out so I can actually pick up this cobblestone. I don't feel like breaking stone right now, so I'm just going to keep at this level. Also, and to be honest, I didn't really expect it to actually go or find. Didn't really expect to find stone that quickly. But random generation kind of does that. That's what usually happens when you build. Just get a lot of stuff in your inventory. Seems small. One, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna have this as a 5x5 area inside. So I'm gonna hold more animals in here. Swing those gates centralized. Should be good, but I don't know if any of them can actually escape. What time of day is it? Almost night. Which you can tell right there, or by looking at the clock. I gotta actually place in blocks. It's starting to get dark, and that usually means time to go back to the house. Just wonder what goes there. I'll figure it out by myself. Plus, I can't even, well, I can ask someone else what that means, but I don't really feel like it. What was that noise? So it would be 5, 3x5, 4x5. It's gonna make a 5x5 right there. In between videos, I'm probably going to try and make this actually look natural and actually like that. may have to get more dirt out of the actual chest I have for it. 1 by 5, 2 by 5, 3 by 5, 4 by 5. It's gonna be 5 by 5. Or is it 1, 2, 3, 4? No, it's gonna be 4 by 5. This is 5 by 5. I know that's gonna be 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's correct. That looks good. What is this wolf doing? Or dog? I mean people call. I think I'm going to build something back here in a later video. Or replace this sugarcane farm right here and put it back there. Because that's just going crazy right there. To be honest. Like, it going from all the way down there, all the way around, partially breaking up right there, then continuing on all the way around and back over there. I probably need to fix that by putting it over here, behind here, or doing something else with it. Because I don't like it for having it on one side. But having it on two sides I don't really like. Now I need to actually make some actual gates. And I need... some gates on here, so the animals that I will put in here in between videos, because I don't really feel like putting it on here because I want to make this short. And so you can actually watch how I actually build this a little bit quicker than I actually do on collecting resources, that's basically what I'm doing there. Which I'll have on a different video or a later one. I'm just doing that with no microphone on. But now we're going to get over to the house now to actually make more sense. It really does right now for actually getting in. Because right now it doesn't really make that much sense. Which, I mean, the open air door right there. If you don't really get what I'm actually saying, well, that's what I mean. And also I need to fix this right here. And also I don't feel like actually removing this top part, which I don't really want because this is where my house actually started. I don't really want to get rid of this. I can have it here for aesthetic purposes, but you enter down here, then up here. I can do that. And have everything the exact same, but where there is an entrance down there to actually make it easier. Which that pretty much means I am going to be removing these ladders and no longer will be using that top in order to get out, but I'm still going to keep it there just because it is actually part of this house history. Now I may have, or I will have a ladder going up or around this small house up there, which this house isn't really that small. It's pretty large now because I actually built it just for that. But the only thing that is going to be bad about actually getting rid of this is that I now only have one way to get out, which is out of the way. or, well, two ways actually, which is through the door I just showed you, and throughout the exit up here. Or where people are supposed to come in, and I can easily invite them in here. Which I can't do yet because, well, they don't have PlayStation Plus. Which now I need some spruce wood. And put the oak wood back, and clean out my inventory. Because I have way too much stuff in my inventory right now. I'm just gonna be quiet for a segment because I don't really feel like talking. And because this is just a pretty boring process. Put that right there. Don't really need a clock or a compass because I'm in a house. And I should be done. The only thing I do need to get now is spruce wood. Which now I'm in my house, I don't really need my compass or clock because, well, I can easily look up and see what time of day it is. Which that was supposed to be for. That's just there for aesthetic purposes. Shouldn't be enough light that I can actually work. I need to add more torches. It's something I need to do. I just destroyed one. Let's actually get some doors here, which only have one. That'll do for now. And I'd rather build another one than keep it like that. In which I do not have enough dark. Well, this is gonna be annoying for me. And maybe some of the viewers. Because I do not like having two doors that are different. Unless it's a hardcore series and like I do not care whatsoever. But since this is not hardcore at all, I really want to change that, but I can't because I have to go collect resources, in which I should have already done. That cobblestone in here is that gravel. Do need that stone though. Now let's go to bed. so the actual mobs in this game won't kill me and actually blow up my house. Because creepers. That is going to annoy me. That is seriously going to annoy me right there. Let's actually fill this in. I want to save actual stone because, well, I don't really feel like wasting a lot of resources, which is the reason why I'm leaving this air gap there. Now that isn't going to be it. I need to actually get more stone, which is I have to smelt cobblestone. Hello, spider. I feel like mining this out a little bit. Just because it's been here and I don't really like it. Well, I don't prefer it being here. Which I want to have my house look a little bit better than it does right now. It's all the gravel. I'd rather have it where it actually lines up with actual stairs than have it where it's just not really, or just have it where it arches over the stairs. That's how I prefer, but some people preferred it how I originally had it. Which I can't go back anymore because, well, autosave. There's gonna be a lot of stone under there. Which I guess I could make cobblestone for now. It's just gonna be annoying just to look at cobblestone. Even though cobblestone is one of the most important resources for at least getting a survival going. Because you basically need it for most crafting items, or to actually get iron tools. What's that in gravel? These two look so similar. It's hard to tell those two apart. Which I need to change that door. That's something I need to do. Didn't mine out that much. Wouldn't hurt to actually smelt down some cobblestone. Make it go faster and split things up. Because now I have 4 furnaces instead of 2. I can be a lot more efficient. Gosh dang it. It's one way how I waste stone. It's one really good way to waste stone. Should look good. Let's actually keep the doors open just to make it where I can go back and forth quicker. as it ran out. Just gonna be an annoying process right there. Don't have wooden tools. Put that in, then let's start making charcoal and just leave that one alone. Let's get more stone because I need to build with it. Should look a little bit better by my perspective. Don't want to run into one room, which I know is somewhere around here. Shouldn't run into any rooms at all. That in there, and put that in there. Find charcoal. That, then put there. Let's mine a little bit more. This pickaxe and shovel's gonna break. It looks a lot better than before. To be honest, I can't really tell that I just built that, even though I just built that. We got one more. Remember what? This is not going to look natural at all. Just up here, down here, that kind of looks normal for Minecraft. And again, this does look normal now. Besides for this part right here. That looks like somebody built that. Let me just change that, just so it actually looks like I actually did build right there. And that's a different type of wood. It's probably oak. Maybe not. Maybe though. And it's not, that's dark oak. Well, I'm gonna have to go far in order to find that. God. It's just annoying at this point, just trying to find dark oak. Should have some saplings. May not, though. Do I? And I don't have enough. I have saplings for them. And also, actually, growing dark oak one, you actually do need to have 4 of them, and not 1. Which it's starting to get to nighttime. Which would usually mean time to go to bed. But not in real life, because, well, if it was nighttime, I wouldn't be recording right now, or live streaming. I'd probably be in a different room playing Gran Turismo 5 or 6. Now I have to go and actually go over and get some dark oak, which, for those of you who have been watching my videos for a pretty good amount of time, you know exactly where I'm going, but for those newcomers, I have to go way the freak over there. I don't mean into this forest over here. I mean I have to go pretty far, and before skeletons would shoot you, but wouldn't do that. How skeletons do that? I mean, and for those people who actually are new, I have to go all the way over here because it's the closest forest to me that it's actually a dark oak forest. Which usually mine or cut down a dark oak tree. And I heard skeleton. But get off that topic, but when you cut down a dark oak tree, it usually breaks an axe. Or may break an axe. Because there's a lot. I mean a lot of wood. The point where you can actually make a treehouse out of just one of these. Also about that breaking axe, it actually will break an axe if you have a wooden axe. Now that my voice just cut out there, but now I just cut down that tree. Now I can go actually back. How much dark oak could I get? Got 40. Sometimes you may get over a stack out of those, depending on how big it actually is. It's one of those large ones. Well, you can pretty much get a stack. But if it's a normal sized one, you may get over half a stack easily. And also, in the next video I do, which may be tomorrow, I want to build something under my house. I mean, down there instead of actually up there. Now, the only reason why I actually got dark oak wood is just for one thing. Just for this. Also, I can't believe I did that on that side. Like, this house is extremely uneven, but in real life, that wouldn't really matter. As long as it's stable. One thing that's weird is that that's dark oak, this is normal oak wood. Just the front and rear are just different. All because I didn't have the resources. Which is probably what happened, but I do know that is not what happened. Now to actually get rid of this door. I'm actually getting a lot of things done in this video, which is rare for me at least. Now to get... That's one thing I can see about building. And that fills up your inventory quick. I'm not talking like mining quick, I'm talking about extremely quick. Because at the beginning of the video, my inventory was about normal. About halfway full. By the end of the farm over there, it was completely full. By the end of this, I only have one inventory space, which is right, literally just right here. Right where my cursor is. I wish I had a mouse so I can actually just go around it. But I don't. Even though I can use touchpad. Which is right here. Right around here. What the freak? Actually goes there. Just wondering what goes there. But I got everything I want to get done besides getting rid of these two ladders. Which I probably will have it where I actually have ladders somewhere else to actually get up there. Because now this top is just declaration. And also I feel like moving these banners. The one thing I need to do now is just fill that in. And after that, I'm pretty much going to end the video. Which, there's probably going to be mobs spawning in there. Inventory is full again. That's one reason why I don't really like to build, because your inventory fills up extremely fast. But I do like building because you actually get more things to do. I'm just gonna fill this in on actually saving cobblestone stone because it takes quite a bit amount of resources to build now. That looks a lot better than it was before, which if you do look at one before when I was actually building that, eventually I would have to build something under it, which I did. Now that's something that I'm actually being pretty proud of for this world, because usually I wouldn't do that. Usually I'd leave it like that and or try and have it where I can build as quickly as possible. Which I did like in a past episode of, or past live stream of this, in which I'm pretty much done. And I just need to clear my inventory, and that'll be done, which I'm going to do after this live stream. Now, I am going to end the video here because, well, I can. I just wonder what actually goes here. But none of that matters right now because I need to my inventory for one space. Which is easiest way is just to do this. Now I can end the video here. So if you did enjoy this video or this live stream, for if you actually joined in on this live stream, which nobody did because on my actual top right corner of my screen it was said somebody actually joining on here and actually watching me, which nobody did, which I pretty much upload randomly at this point. Now I'm trying to actually get a actual recording schedule so I can actually consistently upload. But that's probably going to be coming in the future. But until then, I'll see you in the next live stream or next video, depending on if you join one of them. And goodbye.